Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This is our Throwback Thursday, and I'm really stretching the concept of Throwback Thursday on this one. The trees on the October kit inspired me to take the Christmas season set that's retired and use the pine cones to make little trees. So I did old olive and soft sea foam, but I really struggling to find a way to incorporate the trees. So it may not be a Throwback Thursday when we get to the end of it. But what I've got is I've got the Winter Meadow Designer Series paper, the kind of the background piece. I've got a card base, a gatefold card base, and I've got the dimensions here. It's 11 inches this way, by 4 1/4 this way. So 5 1/4 by 4, or 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 standard card base. But what you're going to do is you're going to come in from each end and score at 2 3/4, so it folds over and meets in the middle. So I'll leave that out so that you've got it there. So this is a 5 1/4 by 4 piece of the Designer Series paper. I'm going to flat mount it to the inside like that. And just line it up. I'm going to leave these sides blank. I've got a piece of basic white that I've cut out with a deckled rectangle that I'm going to put in the middle so that you can write your greeting in there. And although there's no old olive color in the paper, it ties in with the blue and the old olive here, so we're okay with that. This is a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 that I cut in half. And honestly, my brain was too tired to do the math, so I literally folded it in half, made sure it was a good crisp line, and then I cut on the score line. Honestly, that was that was where my brain was at tonight as far as doing the math. So there's if you're mathing and you can find an easy way to do it the easy way. So these are going to join right in the middle. I don't want a gap in this. It's 5 1/4 by 4 on basically a 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 base here. So it's going to fit. It'll join in the middle so there won't be any gaps behind the house. And then we just line this up here like this. There we go. So there's our gatefold card basically, and I'm going to pop the house right on the front like that. So it almost looks like it's in the scenery. It's pretty good actually. What I'm going to do is I am going to dimensionalize the house though, just to bring it up a little bit, but I'm only going to dimensionalize the one side so that we can still open. So I'm going to pull out my dimensionals here and make sure that I've got the right side going on here, or the correct side, because it's actually the left side of the card. And I'm just going to put some dimensionals in. There we go. And you could put a belly band around this with a greeting on it if you want to. I didn't really want to hide the house, so I didn't do that. So let's just pop these off in my dish here. And it's going to line this up and then pop it down like that. So it's raised up a little bit from the background, still opens, and I'm going to pop some of these little wreaths on. So we're going to dimensionalize those. And I might actually use up a whole dimensional sheet from the paper pumpkin kit. That is fantastic. Oh, I still got one left. Okay, so I'm going to put a wreath in each window like that. And make sure my bows are in the right place and like that. And then one in the door. So like this. So there, we've got 3 wreaths across. Now on the inside, I can take my little trees here if I want, and I can just flat mount them to the inside flap. Now, do I want to do a couple of them like that? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Okay, so I'm going to put one down here like this. I'm just going to move that out of the way. And, okay. And like this. So we're really kind of stretching the concept of Throwback Thursday on this one, but it's got some nice design on the inside now. So again, this is the pine cones from the Christmas season stamp set that I just did in green instead of brown, so they look like little trees. And you could do a little Wink of Stella on them if you wanted to. It's just a nice little interest when you open up the card. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've really enjoyed this Throwback Thursday. There's one more alternate video for tomorrow, and then the reel to review them all on Saturday. Thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.